It's my pleasure to introduce to you our valedictorian at this time, Sarah Catherine Howard. Sarah is the daughter of Daniel and Linda Howard. She has earned a weighted GPA of 4.741 and a gold honor roll for all 4 years in high school. Yes, that's quite an accomplishment. Sarah was a National Merit Scholarship commended student and recognized in the GMC as both all academic and all league. She was captain of both the varsity tennis team and the academic quiz team, a member and officer of Student Council, National Honor Society, ASTRA, the Junior State of America, Hamilton Youth Commission, involved in Civic Day, and Hamilton High School Student Leadership Conference. Sarah has volunteered over 100 hours through JSA, ASTRA, and the National Honor Society, as well as with Animal Friends Humane Society, Habitat for Humanity, and the Community Meal Center. Sarah plans to attend Columbia University, majoring in economics and political science, with a primary concentration in international relations and in East Asian studies, with a specialization in Korean. Sarah Catherine Howard.
It's funny how, when I was tasked with writing a speech for graduation, suddenly my mind went blank. When Googling ideas, I got an innumerable amount of hits, but none of them were quite right, because it's always too vague, nothing that really related to us. So I wrote this speech, and then rewrote this speech, and then wrote it again, struggling to put into words all of the things that makes our class so special. And this is what I came up with. We are resilient, the guinea pig class who has been through so many bureaucratic changes these past 4 years, we can hardly remember where we started. We are courageous, some of us taking college classes since sophomore year, some of us dabbling in subjects we never would have considered if it hadn't been for CCP, and some of us spending our whole year on a college campus. We are leaders, both by word and by example. Sure, many officers of many of our organizations are in our class, but it is more than that. We are extremely involved in everything. If you went from club to club, from sport to sport, from fine art to fine art, you would see plenty of familiar faces. No one is in just one thing, and oftentimes it seems like everyone is in everything. We are explorers, ready to go off to college in Hawaii, in New York, or bust onto a campus of 50,000 right here in Ohio. We are ready to start our own businesses, to dip our toes into the waters of the real-world workforce we've heard so much about, and to enter bravely and proudly into the military. We are ready to fall in love, to start families, and to enter into the elusive world of adulthood. Our class is going to walk not only across this stage today, but also down a million different paths, each one more different than the next. We are passionate. We advocate for better testing policies, for school safety, for ourselves. We go headfirst in to pursue our future, whether that be through the classes we take, the sports we play, the extracurriculars of which we boast membership, or the CTE programs that change our lives. We are political because we care about our future. We are environmentalists because we care about our earth. And we are passionate because we fight for what we care about. We are talented. We are masterful composers, singers, and dancers. We are gifted musicians, photographers, and artists. We are accomplished speakers, debaters, and performers. We are skilled athletes and dedicated cadets. Hamilton High School has honed our talents, but we were the ones who brought our skills to the table in the first place. And we're in this together. We watch each other's performances, we attend each other's concerts, we play on the same teams. We yell from the bleachers, we rally behind a cause. We drag our feet to every standardized test, but we also triumph over them together. We commiserate over terribly hard classes, we laugh with the same teachers, and we will all walk out of this hall today, graduates of Hamilton High School. So those are a few of the things that I know about my class. We've been together for 4 years now, which in the grand scheme of things is not that long, but even this past semester has felt like an eternity. But I warn you, as I'm sure you all know, Life is short and time is fleeting. Do not waste your time living someone else's life. Do not stop pursuing your passion because they said you couldn't make it. Do not hesitate because of an opinion that is not your own. Do not give up. All we have to decide is what to do with the time that is given us. That is our greatest task, and it's up to us. Class of 2018, use the qualities I talked about earlier to shape your future into the one you have always wanted. But do not let me define you either. As they say, this is the first moment of the rest of your life. And what you do now is up to no one except yourself. We are entering a new and uncertain world, a world of endless possibilities and infinite outcomes. Countless choices define our fate. Each choice, each moment, a ripple in the river of time. Enough ripples and you change the tide. For the future is never truly set. Thank you.